further proper purpose.
Hello everyone, hello my YouTube friends, hello YouTube world, and hello to all my subscribers that are sticking with me. Heck or high water, I appreciate it. Number one, would you like to see Charlie? Say hi, Charlie. Say we had a very, very long day. Okay, folks, sorry that Charlie will never change. We really had a rough day today. I had several appointments. Took him to the dog park for like an hour. Then I had another appointment. Then I had to go get him some things at the veterinarian to keep up with his health. And it was just a long, long day. And tomorrow I get my MRI, so I'll know pretty much what's going on. But I have this bad feeling it may not be my spine. I have a bad back, I have a bad spine, but I just feel it's something to do with the chemo. Because when I started on chemo 2.5 years ago, my cousin and I took a trip to Vegas, and I was on it for 2 months. And when I got to Vegas, I noticed, one, I was gaining weight, and two, I had developed the bad pains in my joints where I'd have to stop walking for like several, minutes. And it was really hard to keep up with her, and I ended up in a wheelchair coming home because I couldn't even walk through the airport. So the chemo is definitely doing something to my joints. Anyway, well, I'll let you know when I find out, but let's get to what we're here for. This is going to be a short craft. I just enjoy it a lot. Decoupage. I've decoupaged a lot of things, and I truly love doing it. I think it makes simple little dollar store vases into something beautiful. So let's move into my work area. And how would you like to take a look again at that beautiful wreath? That is for a subscriber. Charlie sounds like he's coughing over there. Are you all right, Charlie? Huh? I'm sorry, Charlie was coughing over there. He does that every now and then. I think it's his nerves, or he gets nervous. I don't know. I had to make sure he was okay. Okay, so as I was telling you, I made that beautiful Christmas wreath for a certain subscriber, and I'm giving her 1 week. I want to see if she's also watching my channel. I know that may not sound a little harsh, but it's kind of like a little test because I think the world of her, and I don't miss any of her videos. I really enjoy them. There's like anybody that subscribes to my channel, I try to watch them. I may not get all of them, but I try to watch a lot of them. And I also want to mention someone's YouTube channel that I absolutely love, who got me through my move, who helped me learn different techniques to organization skills. I'm a very clean person, but I'm messy. I'm very laid back, and she taught me so many things, and I just ordered some of her essential oils. I like essential oils because I have cancer, and it helps with my joints. It helps with my spiritual self. When I have some down days, I put my essential oils on, and it literally spikes my spirit. I just believe in the essential oils. Well, she has a really new brand. I'm not getting anything from this. I'm just telling you the truth. If I think something is really good to promote, I will tell you. And I'm not getting anything from this. Her name is Brittany Vasseur. Vasseur, and she has an essential oil company now. She's doing very well on YouTube, and deservingly so. So I love her channel. I always watch her. She's very upscale, and she has this new business she started, and I'm really proud of her. And I did order 4 or 5 of her essential oils, that are the smells that I really like. Okay, so with that being said, what are we drinking tonight? Homemade iced tea. If it's earlier or I'm really having a tiresome night, which I am kind of tired today, I will drink a latte. It has the spice of that espresso and it gives me that up that I need. However, I just feel like something cold, and this is also caffeinated, so this is my homemade iced tea. And it's really good. And I would love to tell you guys how to make it sometime, because it saves a lot of money and I think it's a little healthier for you. Okay, here is the jar that that I told you we were going to work on. It was already this pretty orange, and I thought, wow, that's great. I used the candle. I cleaned it out the best I could. I alcoholed it with just regular, isopropyl, I'm sorry, alcohol. You know what it is. All right, so then I found this cute little thing that I received from someone's Get Well card. And I cut it off because I thought that it had that orange in it that I wanted for this face. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to put some Decoupage or Mod Podge, the matte form, water-based sealer glue, and finish. Okay, on the spot, which it doesn't matter because it's clear all the way around. So we're going to, I'm going to put the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. I think this is a really pretty vase. Vase, I'm sorry, candle holder. When I saw it, I said, oh, I'm definitely keeping this. All we're going to do is put the Mod Podge evenly on to about the size of the area that is the size of the area of the piece that you're laying on there. And ordinarily with a regular vase, a clear vase, if I was going to decoupage something on here, I would paint it first, like with chalk paint, or to match whatever. I'm putting a lot on because it's a thick piece of paper. Just to kind of match up the napkins that I use for the, so you see I have it on there, pretty thick, and we are going to get our little, place it on there the way you want it, and I'm going to hold it down. It sticks pretty well, but you do have to hold it for a few seconds. I'm also going to put some on the outer layer. So if you should use a clear vase, like this one, I am going to do this next. I got this in the dollar store. I'm going to make it into a Christmas vase with Christmas napkins that I had in my stash. And I made my girlfriend one last year out of those napkins. I'm going to put a thick layer on top of this. Now it's on, I think a lot of people, if you don't know what Mod Podge is, because what I did when I started, it's white, and it's also, when it dries, it has like a clear base, but it's like a glue. But it's a much thicker type glue. So you want to get a lot on here because this isn't a napkin. This is a very thick piece of card, like a birthday card. This was a Get Well card. So I'm really going to lay it on there thick and try to get it to lay down, and then you have to let this dry. And we are going to do the lid. So we're going to let this dry. But what I do, if you see, watch my fingers, I like to play around with it, layer it down. Press it down so that it adheres into the glass. Just kind of press it in there. So I usually put about at least 2 coats of this one here, at least. this dry. Okay, while that's drying, I'm gonna kind of lay it on its side so it can dry. Let's take a look at the top. This is the top, and what I decided to do with the top is use this orangey red color material that I used in my stash that I purchased at Walmart. And you can buy like all different pieces of material at Walmart for like 75 cents. They call them quarters or something like that. So I am going to Mod Podge this material onto the lid. So I'm going to put a real good amount on top of the lid. I cut it into a circle so it'll be easier for me to lay the material on and then cut around. So do the edges also so you can glue around the edges. So we'll see what happens with this Christmas wreath. I'm hoping that she is watching my channel and notifies me and says, because if she is watching me, trust me, she will know this is for her. There's no doubt in my mind. So I want to see how long it takes her to watch my channel. I thought she was, but I don't know. I asked her to subscribe to my channel. I need all the help I can get right now. Okay, so we have our glue on. Now I'm just going to lay on the material. And don't worry about the color of it, or you just kind of lay it down flat and go around the edges and press them. And kind of go off to the sides and press down the sides like this. And when it's all pressed in, I will cut it to fit the lid. I thought this would be kind of cute to put some of my crafting materials in, or even as a Halloween decoration, since it's got that black and orange. All right, so see, now we're going to have to cut a little bit. Got a little bit too much material. Better too much than not enough. Just go around. Okay, let's try this again. It gets like a stiff feeling when it starts to dry. Okay, it's doing pretty good on the top. I'm just having some trouble on the sides. So we'll put a little more on the sides. And press it down. Kind of tuck it under. This has like a rubber base inside of it, so that's probably why I'm having a hard time getting it in there. It has like a rubber, it's like one of those lids that has like a suction to it. Let's get a lot of glue in there. What the heck? Let's really give it a kick. All right, so if you have to, maybe you can use your scissors to get inside there. I'm not going to worry about it. The beauty of it all, because in the end it all works out. I would like to show you, if you know, while this is drying, in the end of this video, some of the ones that I've already done, and they really come out nice. So tomorrow's the big day for my MRI, and I just hope they find some reason for this pain in my leg. All right, so the top is good, okay? I just got to work with the sides, and I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to get it in there somehow, but after, I just wanted to show you that I do decoupage the top also of the material. It gives it a nice, like thickness, and it also dries out nicely. And it almost looks like it belonged on the jar, I mean the lid, after you're all finished. And I will show you one that I have finished. Okay, so I'll let that dry. And I'm probably going to have to put another coat on there. Okay, and if I do paint, when I do this glass vase, I will probably paint it with this Waverly chalk paint. It's a really nice paint, and it helps to adhere to the material that you're using, or the napkins, whatever you use to decoupage. It really, I'm just pushing down a little bit on this paper here. So I want to show you some of the things that I have finished. And this is drying, and I think it's really going to be pretty. And the lid is drying, and after the lid dries, this is the lid. After it dries, I'm going to play around with it and kind of press down on all of the edges to get it to stay down. Believe me, it will stay down. It will adhere to the sides of the lid. So let's let that dry. And I'm going to show you some of the things that I have made. And now this one, which I love, I made it out of these beautiful napkins. I put several layers of napkins on here, and I think I decoupaged about 3 times. I put layers of napkins once, then twice, and then a third time. And then I added these flowers that I keep by my bedside. And I think they're just really beautiful. And they match my picture that my granddaughter painted me in my bedroom. That's one. And I want to show you one with the lid that I did. And I think you have seen this one in my bathroom. Here is the lid. And I did have a top on this lid, like a little wooden top. The only problem is it didn't adhere very well to the material, so I took it off. So I can always add another top. And this is the jar. And what I did with this one, I put 1 layer of napkins. Now, napkins are 3-ply. So you have to gently pull them apart, and you use 1 layer of the napkin. And that's what I did on this jar. And what I only used 1 layer of napkins because I wanted to get that kind of crystally look, like see-through. You know, I can't think of the word, but I just wanted to have like a clear look to it also. So you see the napkin, but it almost looks crystallized. And then I just added some little bit of the rope around it to twine. It's called twine. I keep forgetting the name of that. And the Raphael, I forget the name of that a lot too. So I'm awful sorry about that. It's called old age. What can I say? Anyway, so like I said, I really love this jar. And the lid, I love different textures. I love to go against the grain and add different types of colors. And like we got the stripes here against this, but it has the gray and the orange. I think things like that, they're different and they look neat. I like them. This one here, I just did it for the fun of it. It's a jar I keep my glue sticks in. If you see, I did just the inside of the jar with a little bit of pink cloth, but it's ugly as heck. But I love it because it's just colorful and crazy. I call it my crazy glue stick jar. And I decoupaged it with, like I said, the different cards that I have laying around that people send me. And I cut them up if I think something's pretty, and I'll just decoupage them on there. And it has a really nice silky feel from the Mod Podge. So I love that. So anyway, we're gonna wait for these to dry. And when I get this all done, it's just all a matter of adding maybe another layer after it dries, and then whatever embellishments you want to put on it. So this is the hard part. So I'm probably going to put 2 more layers, let it dry, and then I'll work in whatever, like some twine, nautical rope, I don't know, whatever I'm going to do, crystals, I don't know. I can always do that later, but that's the basic idea of how you decoupage a jar or a vase. And we are going to work on this vase, which I'm saving for a video, and see how that works out. And I do have the Christmas napkins that are really pretty. Okay, all I have to say now is please subscribe to my channel. I hope you liked this video. It wasn't a real, in-depth thing, but just little things that you can use around your house or use from the Dollar Tree or the dollar store or wherever, Dollar General, that you can make beautiful things out of, and you don't have to go spend a lot of money in a place to buy things to make your apartment or your home look better. You can make your own, just like I made why I worked on this with you. Now, if it's backwards, it says Tuesday, September 17th, and I write a little saying every day. It says, God is a forgiving God. And I absolutely love that dollar. It cost me $2 to make that. And let's take a look at our Christmas wreath again. Then this is on Pause Me, so the ribbon is on the left side, not the right. And I woke up this morning and I looked at it and I said, oh my God, it's beautiful. Isn't it funny how things look more beautiful the next day? I guess it's because I'm really tired, and some days I'm in a lot of pain and worse than others. And some nights I think I can't do this. I can't do another video. I'm just so tired and I don't feel well. But I love it so much that I have to get on here and give it my all. So I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking it out with me. And let's say goodbye to Charlie and let you guys out of here. Charlie, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye, my little angel. Show him your beautiful eyes. Show him how handsome you are. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and come back again, I hope.